Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Miles Morales Spider-Man issue number 13. I'm usually a fan of when they destroy the freaking front cover like this. I don't dislike this cover because at least I'm familiar with it and I know this is Miles Morales Spider-Man by first looking at it, but only because they heavily advertised this cover for months, so it's very well ingrained in my mind. This will probably permanently be the number one most noticed cover for Miles Morales in my mind forever. They usually do a bunch of other covers like that too. The Incredible Hulk being the most famous. That brick, like how many times does Buscema want to boom smashing through Hulk smash? I get it, I get it. And of course, the introduction to Beta Ray Bill on the first of the Walter Simonson Thor run, which most amazing run in comic books ever. You can at least tell that was Thor with an orange horse's head, but still, Beta Ray Bill. All right, let's get talking about who made this comic book. We'll talk about the comic book itself. We've got Saladin Ahmed on writing. On art, we've got three of them. Javier Guerren, Kevin Labranda, and Alicia. I think it's Alicia. Aletha E. Martinez. I did the best I could. David Curiel and Photo Bunker on colors. VC's Corey Petit on letters. Javier Guerren and David Curiel do the cover. And there's two variant covers. One of them actually is a Spider-Man 2020 cover, and the other one is a Venom Island cover. I didn't realize they were already doing Venom Island covers. Anyway, let's get started on this comic book. So, this is a really fun comic book, but make no mistake, I am hugely disappointed in this book. Why? Well, you remember my previous review, issue number 12? Yeah, I was like, dude, this could wind up being like, the coolest little story arc where they got to get from, top of Manhattan all the way to Red Hook. Like, it's going to take forever for them to get there. They got a whole gauntlet they got to run. They got there by the end of this issue and still had time to talk about a couple other things. What the funk? Are you serious? You just wasted. And dude, I'm being so dead serious when I say this. You are straight up wasting a gauntlet run. I would kill for the opportunity to, one, have a freaking awesome art team like this, doing where there's like, listen, I need you to make like 6 issues, all right, maybe 5 more issues, whatever, of Spider-Man and his uncle trying to get from here to there, and there's a bounty on his uncle's head. Oh, dude, I would have so many stories just like, oh, this guy shows up. How does this get resolved? Well, this one just gets resolved by some plain old punching in the face, but this one gets resolved this way, and this one gets resolved that way. Oh my God, I would be all over that. No, instead, Saladin Ahmed's like, people already love me. I'm just going to throw this in a single storyline. I've got lots of story to tell. Brother, you could have 1 billion issues worth of a story to tell. You don't freaking waste one of them. You don't waste a single one of them. And this one, I feel like, was such a huge letdown of a waste, man. This should have been at least 3 issues of him running this gauntlet. Instead, it's all handled in less than an issue. There was enough time to recap and resolve and start doing the new stuff afterwards with this. This issue, as fun as it was, genuinely pissed me off with how much they could have done with it. Man, you want to talk about a wasted opportunity? I've talked about that a lot, especially in some of the DC comics, like that Trinity run. What a wasted concept that was. And yet, then I have this issue where I'm just like, no, this one takes the top. This one easily the biggest wasted storyline in 2019. Probably since I've been doing comic book reviews. Biggest wasted storyline ever. I was so excited for this, just for it to be like, yeah, okay, we're done. Seriously? Seriously? Nah, bro. There's so much they could have done just with freaking Rhino in here. And even great moments like Starlin showing up and being a hero, acting heroic. And, she makes like a little cute line. Their relationship is so adorable. God, I love that. I love that. And like it was, there were a lot of really good saves in this issue. But dude, why would you waste this gauntlet running storyline? Whatever, man. Anyway, first appearances in here. There's actually 2 of them, I think. I've never seen this Frost Pharaoh before. Also, what the heck is her name here? White Rabbit has a new sword. and it's in the shape of a carrot. It's actually a carrot. Like she robbed a 20-foot tall Frosty the Snowman with it. Like, what up with that? I love that. That's just cool. But anyway, that's not one of the first appearances, although it technically could be. Regardless, this has a first appearance of this Frost Pharaoh person. I think I've never seen this person before. They're acting like there's a huge story. I'm like, what? They're probably going to come back and figure that out later. But even looking on the Marvel database, which I don't work on anymore, but I used to a lot, they're advertising this in the next issue as the first real appearances of this character. All right, cool, man, because I don't know who this person is. Anyway, also first appearances of Miles's kid sibling. I don't really want to spoil the gender reveal, the sex reveal, any of that. I don't know which is which. It's not one of my specialties, knowing the difference between gender and sex. Anyway, but there is a reveal at the end. I almost feel like having a baby shower. It was a really warm moment, especially the thing that they wound up resolving with Uncle Aaron. The guy's a bad guy, and it's hard to like bad guys. Uncle Aaron is one of those guys I can like, especially with Saladin writing him. Man, as much as all the great things that happened in this issue should have been spreaded out. It should spreaded. Yeah, I speak English well. It should have been spread out a lot more because this storyline should have been. Oh man, there's no need for filler with a story like this, and just such a huge letdown for me. Anyway, guys, I still loved it. I love the cover. I love pretty much everything about the comic book. I just rather this issue had been an arc. That's all. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.